I could see a dwarf needing to climb stuff in the mines. What else? What else we got here? Swim. Alright, we gotta add a new feat here. We got 3 feats we gotta pick up. Alright. Dun dun dun. Quite a lot here. Not that it really matters for testing purposes, but still. Toughness. There we go. Weapon specialization? Yeah, why not? And what else we got? What else we got? What Carlos the dwarf would he? Iron will, because I freaking hate failing will saves. Battle axe. Dun dun dun. Traits. We got 2 traits we got to put in here. Carlos the dwarf was bullied because he was named Carlos. Now, there's anything wrong with the name Carlos. I'm Carl, but you know, if you're a dwarf, you want to be named like Gloin or something. You know, Bruner. As you can see, my combat ones are locked out since I chose a combat. Dun, dun, dun. Natural born leader? It's not charisma based. But then again, we'll go with that. Carlos the dwarf. Natural born leader. Weapons. You've got 2 sections here. You get your magic weapons. You've got other weapons, your basic weapons. Let's where's his battle axe? We gotta give him a battle axe because we said we were going to. You can one-hand it. You can two-hand it. You see the damage changes on that. Let's do a magic weapon. Now, if you want a weapon, you can create a weapon if you want. These are kind of the special ability kind of weapons that are listed through here. As you can see, there are no +1 battle axes of doom. So let's create a +1 battle axe of doom. Battle axe select. It is a +1. We're going to make an adamantine. Let's make cold iron. Special ability is going to be a bane. Versus what? Of course, orcs. Why not? Intelligent weapon? No. Cursed? No. Could do that. As you can see, these are the cursed effects. We don't want a cursed weapon. Intelligence? Could make it intelligent. If we do, wow, more windows have popped up. Obviously, it's just like the core rulebook. Start adding in your alignment abilities. Lots of options. Really, it's pick and choose, which is what I like about it. I don't really have to hunt too much through a book to find it. It's just pick and choose. Alright. So now we've got our +1 Bane Cold Iron Battle Axe. He's going to two-hand that. Armor. Magic armor works just like the magic weapons. You can go in and make your own. Or you could just pick and choose. Or you can just give them some mundane stuff. which I think will do that. I don't have any gold. Oh, that's right, we didn't give this guy much gold. Because he leveled him up, and we didn't give him the gold that he would have gotten had he leveled up with gold. So, we're just going to get it for free for now. Which is useful when you're creating NPCs. Going to equip it. And as you can see when I do this, his skill checks are penalized, and his encumbrance will change. Magic? What kind of magic items this guy got? Let me see. You can also, I'll show you the search feature. Let's say we're going to give him a ring. Just search for a ring. Arcane bond ring. Not really what I wanted. Ring of... There we go. Ring of... That's expensive. He wouldn't have that at 5th level. Ring of feather falling. Always nice for a dwarf. Because they don't fly too well. I'll equip that. Let's give him a ring of protection too. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to give him 2 rings of protection. Because I want to show you part of the checks and balances of this program. I'm going to give him a ring of protection +1 and a ring of protection +2. Now, you can see that his armor class is now 17. Now, these bonuses don't stack. So, it's not going to go up by more than 1. It only takes the better of the 2. Which is nice. Now it's saying, look dude, you can't wear 3 rings. So, we'll just do that. And if you want to delete it, you can just delete it. Yes. Now when you delete an item, it asks you if you want to sell it for half the cost, or full cost, or no cost. I'm just going to say no cost. Now this little thing here tells you, for example, if we went back to, let's go to gear. I'll show you that. Let's give him a backpack. Let's give him a bedroll, a winter blanket, and caltrops, crowbar, you know, whatever. Now we're going to say that the crowbar is in the backpack, and the caltrops are in the backpack, and the winter blanket is in the backpack, and the bedroll is in the backpack. Now you can see that the backpack has 4 items weighing 15 pounds. How nice is that? You don't have to add up all the weight. Just done for you. You now got 70 of 230 pounds. If you hover over it, it tells you what your light load, medium load, heavy load. Sweet. Speaking of sweet, I think it's time for a beer break. And yes, I'm drinking alone. Today's beer break is actually a cider break. It's the fall, that's when I like to drink my ciders. Tonight we've got Woodchuck's hard cider. I got the variety pack. And I already tried the Woodchuck's a nice cider. I like the variety packs because I can't drink the Granny Smith too many times in a row. It's just too sweet. I like it, it's just too sweet. They used to have it dark and dry, but I don't know. That wasn't in there this time. This time they had their seasonal limited release cider, which honestly tastes like spiced apple pie in a bottle, which is good. But again, as sweet as it is, I can't drink too many. Now the other 2 that are in there, the amber, which is kind of their standard on tap stuff. Good session beer, good session cider. And this other stuff which I haven't had before, the 802, which is nice. It's not too sweet. It's a lot like the amber. I like it. So if you're not a beer person, if you don't like your beers, or let's say you like Coors Light, but you're not into craft beers, try cider. Try a woodchuck. You know, something different. You might like it. Now, woodchuck isn't the only hard cider on the market. I mean, there's Strongbow, there's Magners, there's another one I'm thinking of. Hardcore, I think is. I think you make hardcore anymore. Man, I haven't even seen that forever. In any event, that's my beer cider break for the day. All right, where were we? We're back here to mounts and hirelings. Click here. You can add mounts. You can add hirelings. Let's give this guy. We're gonna give this guy a pony because he's a dwarf. That's the only thing. But he would have a combat trained pony if he were gonna have a pony because he's a dwarf. So we're gonna add that in there, and we're gonna buy it for free. He gets everything for free because he's Carlos the dwarf. Da-da-da! I like these little warning boxes. Well, not really warning boxes, more of a notice boxes. They pop up. This one's basically just saying that over in the dashboard, you're going to see that the pony has shown up under there. Now, we can switch over to the pony, and we can equip the pony. This thing works just for hirelings, too. If you add a hireling, let's add a hireling. Let's do that. Now, the hireling is over there. Let's close this and go to the dashboard over here. We can actually click on it. Will switch out from Carlos the dwarf to the pony. And now, if the hireling or your companion animal or your familiar or whatever it is has feats and abilities, you can choose those here. My pony, my combat trained pony, does not have a deity. If he did, might be Mr. Ed. I'm not really sure. Let's switch over to the hireling. Ta-da! I gotta level up the hireling. His hireling is going to be a... What would the dwarf hireling be? Probably a cleric. Wouldn't that be awesome? A little pocket healer for himself. In any event, you would go through and level your hirelings up the same way you would your hero. We'll switch back to the hero. Move over to personal. Oh, let's move back the pony real quick. I want to see if I can gear him up with armor. Valid items. I don't see barding here. That's something I'll have to look into.